make easy mode. Oh, red room, red room.
Hey guys, what's up? My name is T-Space, and welcome back to another episode of Off the Tee, where you, the viewers, ask me a question relative to Battlefield 3 or off the topic of Battlefield 3, whether that be a personal question or another game. So, to get this out of the way, I'm going to mute the sound of this game. Well, actually, I didn't mute it. It actually got kind of corrupted. So basically, when I had it played back, it made this really loud screeching noise, and it was like, I can't replicate it, but it was really bad. So I muted the sound so you guys don't, freak out, okay? I muted it because of that. But anyhow, let's start off with this episode of Off the Tee with a person named Wesley, and he says, "Hey T-Space, what gameplay or what sniper gameplay would you like in Battlefield 4? Would you like Battlefield 3 or Bad Company 2? I think Battlefield 3 is more fun because it requires more skill than Battlefield Bad Company 2. I do agree with you, Wesley, that it does take a lot more skill to play a sniper in Battlefield 3 than it did in Bad Company 2. For those of you who haven't played Battlefield Bad Company 2, snipers were pretty much the shotguns of the entire game. You can literally run around, shoot people in the leg, and get one-shot kills. It was quite easy. I'm not gonna lie, I did enjoy it because I didn't feel like I needed to do anything else. I didn't feel like I wanted to challenge myself at the time, and overall, it was fun. It was really, really fun. But what I would like to see in Battlefield 4 is kind of a combination between. Actually, I would like it to be kind of like Battlefield 3. Like, it requires a headshot to actually get a one-shot kill, and a body shot would just do, a certain amount of damage. Now, a lot of you might be upset about what I'm about to say, so disclaimer, this is my opinion. Don't get mad at me, please. Just please don't get mad at me. So, this is my entire plan on how they should have snipers in Battlefield 4. I feel that the auto snipers should do anywhere between 30 and 40 damage. So basically, it would be always a three-shot kill no matter what, and they should not get they shouldn't get a one-shot headshot. I mean, they'll get a headshot multiplier, but it won't count as a one-shot headshot. For the bolt actions, it requires a one-shot headshot to get a one-shot kill. But if you hit him in the body, it'll only do 50 damage. Now, the reason why I say bolt action should only do 50 damage is because I want them to remove the deviation from suppression. If they remove the deviation from suppression, meaning when you are under suppression, your bullets don't just randomly end up behind you for some odd reason, and you just can't explain why your bullets got afraid of other bullets. If they do fix that and change it to the point where it's only blurring your vision or something like that, this mechanic would probably work really well. Because you wouldn't have to worry about saying, "Oh wow, I was suppressed. That's why I missed the shot." Most likely, when you're suppressed and you have that blurry vision, you have a general idea on where the target's head is going to be, and it's not going to be that hard because you don't have to worry about, "Oh, well, my bullet's going to go wherever the hell it wants to." You don't have that fear anymore. So if they change suppression in the way that I just stated, I think that this sniper loadout or layout would actually work really well. So hopefully that answers your question. So next question. Next question is toast or brownies. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like this is actually quite hard. Actually thinking about this right now, this is actually quite difficult because if it's a really good piece of toast that has the perfect amount of butter and it's just crispy and golden, and when you bite into it, it's got this nice crunch sound, but it's not too rough, meaning when you bite into it, scratches the top of your mouth. Okay, I don't know if you guys have eaten toast that's like that, but I've had toast that's like that. It looks really good, but then when you bite into it, it's like a rock hard stone. Oh, that was redundant, but it's really hard, and you're like, wow, this is really crunchy and not as enjoyable as I thought. So if it's like the perfect piece of toast, then I don't know, maybe. Now on the other side, there are brownies that are really good, and there are brownies that are really, really bad. So I've had my share of both. I personally like the chewy brownies. I like them, kind of having a chewier texture to them. I don't want them to kind of be like mush that is cut into squares, if that makes sense. I kind of want them to have a bite to it. I want to be able to chew this brownie. I've had these brownies in the past where I go to a friend's house and she's like, "Oh, I made these brownies. I'm like, you want to try them?" And being a nice person, I'm like, "Yeah, sure, I'll try them." So I try out the brownies, and they're like mush. Like, I don't know. I picked it up and it almost fucking fell out of my hand. Like you know how most brownies are cut out into like either rectangles or squares? When I picked up this brownie, it literally caved in on itself and I almost dropped it. And I had to use my other hand to catch it and then put it in my mouth. I mean, the brownie tasted good. It's just the texture was really weird. I don't know how to explain it, but it wasn't a brownie, that's for sure. So, if it was the best of both worlds, if it was the best piece of toast and best piece of brownies, I probably would pick the brownies. Maybe you know what? I can't even answer this question. It's too difficult. Next question. All right, next question is, what sports do you like? It comes from, I'm not even going to try to pronounce your name. I think it's Ostrich Boy. God, I can't even read. I think that's Ostrich Boy. Um, so basically, he asked me, what sport do you like? Do you like football, soccer, whatever? So when I was younger, I'd have to say I was more athletic than I am now. Nowadays, I'm quite lazy. Getting up to go to school is probably a workout in itself. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not that lazy. But when I was younger, I would play a bunch of sports. I played flag football. I didn't play soccer too much because me and footwork just didn't work out too well. Like I have problems walking sometimes. Like I don't know. When I'm walking, I feel like, should I do the right leg first or the left? Okay, never mind. So I played, flag football. I swam a lot. I biked a lot. I hiked. I liked hiking. It was, quite enjoyable and relaxing. I played tennis a lot. And when I was in middle school and beginning of high school, I took up martial arts or kung fu. I did that for about 5 years, and that was really fun. It kept me in shape. God, I think that was about it. I think I played a little bit of Ultimate Frisbee. If you don't know what Ultimate Frisbee is, it's kind of like soccer, but with a frisbee. I don't know. You should just Google it and you'll know what I mean. But basically, I played all these different sports. I wasn't really on a team because I felt that I was I, I don't know. Throughout my entire life, I always felt that I was super modest. Even when people would tell me that I was good at something, I would and with that mindset, I just never tried out for any team sports. I just felt that I was never good enough. I felt that if I was gonna join a team, I would have to be the best. If I wasn't the best, then I wasn't made for that team. So I mean, I just didn't feel like I could be the best in these teams because when I looked at other people, they were like, these big husky guys or these big, tall guys with long legs or whatever. They're like, super athletic. I mean, I'm not that out of shape, I would say. I mean, I'm quite skinny as I am right now. It's just because I have a fast metabolism. But I mean, I'm not the most athletic person. If you looked at me, you'd be like, okay, well, whatever. So I mean, that's why I didn't really get into sports too much. I mean, I like playing them casually, but I just didn't really like to actually be a part of a team too much. I don't know. I don't know why. It just never. I don't know. Whatever. So hopefully I answered your question. All right, and the last question today is I've got a more serious question for you. What do you do when you feel sad and or depressed? What is the cure for this state of mind? That is, if you ever felt sad in your life. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you, Max. I've had, I guess you could say, somewhat of an anxiety kind of depression, and this is coming from me becoming of age of an adult. I don't know. Adulthood is kind of scary at the moment. I feel like I don't really know what I'm going to be doing within the next year. I don't know where my life's going to be. I don't know what I'm going to be doing. I feel that right now what I'm doing is kind of wasteful in a way. That's just, I don't know. That's just how I feel at the time. I feel like I should be doing something else, but then I don't know what that other thing is. But anyhow, so I've had these down points. I've been pretty down in certain areas of my life, and it was really hard. But basically, the way I dealt with this is actually kind of a method that I thought of myself. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's not. I didn't invent this method or whatever. I'm pretty sure there's some scientific person out there that has named this the purple method or something like that. I don't know, something stupid. And basically, what this method is it's basically you do something that's both enjoyable but then also effortless. And this might be kind of confusing when you hear it the first time. You're like, how do I enjoy something that's effortless? I mean, sleeping is effortless, but how do I enjoy it when I'm sleeping? I mean, because when you're sleeping, you don't really you don't have complete consciousness because you're asleep. So basically, the things that I do that are both enjoyable and effortless are watching YouTube videos, watching movies, watching TV shows, Basically anything that requires you to just watch can be considered as something interesting, but then effortless. I mean, I go into what is it, Netflix, and I don't know. I'm a huge sucker at the moment for these middle or medieval times like series. I don't know what it is about it. I feel like the each episode has a problem and then they fucking finish it. Like nowadays, a series on TV, like I don't know, CSI or something like that. They have a problem and then they fix the problem, and before the goddamn show's over, they have another goddamn problem. You're like, well, what the hell? I mean, you're forcing me to watch another episode. I mean, I understand that's how they pull people in and all like that, but I don't like that. I like it to have a start and an end, and then that's it. And the next episode is completely different. They have another problem and they fix it. I mean, these medieval shows, they do that. They're like, okay, well shit, this guy is killing everyone. We gotta kill him. They kill him. Done. And then it's over. And like, damn, that was awesome. And then the next episode, something else happens. Like, oh no, someone's poisoned the water hole. Sorry, if you get that reference, I mean, I hope you do. But anyhow, so like, oh no, they poisoned the water hole, so they have to unpoison it, and then they fix it, and then it's resolved. So I mean, this is the stuff I do that keeps my mind out of this depressed state. But keep in mind, the stuff that I'm saying right now, I'm gonna put a disclaimer on it. I'm just a kid. I'm not gonna lie. I'm 20 years old. Don't take your depression advice from me, because I have barely lived. I'm not gonna lie. I've barely lived. There's no point of listening to my advice and saying that, oh, this is a complete cure and whatever. Just take it with a grain of salt. Use your better judgment. I mean, if you agree with my stuff, then go ahead and agree with it. But don't just say, oh, it works or whatever, and like, I don't know, treat me like I'm some sort of a therapist or whatever. So hopefully I answered your question, and I know I ended on a kind of a sad note, given that it was kind of a question about depression. But before I end this commentary, I want to talk about something that I want to change with my channel. Now, I'm not going to get rid of anything, or at least I don't plan on to get rid of anything, but I've been wanting to actually add different FPSs on this channel. I truly want to add Counter-Strike and TF2 onto this channel. I really feel like these games are extremely fun, and I hope you guys feel the same way too. If you guys do feel like you want to see these games on my channel, please tell me in the comment section below, because I want to know if you guys want to watch this or not. I mean, to tell you the truth, I am probably going to be posting them up, depending on whether you guys like them or not, but I'll probably be posting up more of them if you guys enjoy these. I'm still probably going to be playing Battlefield, although Battlefield at the moment is getting kind of slow. With the new DLCs coming out, I really do hope they, draw me back in. I don't know if you guys have noticed at all, but I've been playing this game for a while. I've been playing it for about maybe 700 hours, which is a ton of time. And if you've played this game as much as I have, then you'd probably understand, and you'd understand why I feel this way. But that's probably what I'm gonna be doing in the future. I want to do these, or I want to play these games and put them on my channel, because I really do feel like these games are extremely fun. So please tell me if you guys would like to enjoy these videos, or enjoy these games that I'll probably put on my channel. And yeah. But that pretty much wraps up today's episode of Off the Tee. Now, if you guys want to answer or ask me any questions, go ahead and send me a private message titled Off the Tee, and I'll answer for the next episode. So don't worry. I'll answer every episode, no matter how short or silly they are, or how serious or deep, as long as it's not politics related. I will answer them without any second thought. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and like always, my name is T-Space, and I will catch you guys later.